Greetings. Welcome to NASCAR America Debrief. Nate Ryan here with Rutledge Wood, Kyle Busch, Kyle Petty, taking your leftover phone calls from NASCAR America Motor
Thanks
Mouths.
for sending your leftovers.
Yes.
Still here.
Your leftover phone calls.
We're going to... It doesn't mean they weren't good. It
That's
just means
true.
that we didn't have time to get to all of them. And we're going to start with Gabby from Cleveland. Gabby, welcome to NASCAR America Debrief.
Thank you. Hi, Kyle. Hi, everybody. I just want to say first, I'm a great fan of yours. I even have a dog named Rowdy Vegas after you.
Rowdy Bacon?
Rowdy Vegas, because we go to Vegas.
I thought I heard
twice a
bacon.
year.
See, I got bacon on the brain.
That's it.
Oh, no, Vegas.
Definitely not
Vegas.
Okay, gotcha.
My question is to Kyle. With yours and Samantha's charity, in regards to parents having babies that can't do it naturally, did you ever think of having all the parents that you helped out pictures of their kids on your car? Because our grandson was born in July that way.
Okay.
So what our son and daughter-in-law went through to get a son and to give us our first grandson was just amazing. And I think it would be just great to have pictures sent in to you to put them on your NASCAR, or have the kids come and join you at a NASCAR and take a picture with you. Because our grandson will be there one day.
There you go.
That is cool, man.
All right.
That is cool.
Appreciate
Absolutely.
that phone call,
Yeah,
Gabby.
Thanks for asking, Gabby.
yeah.
So the Bundle of Joy Fund, we've been able to. Our 23rd child, baby, was actually born just today, today. And so Samantha and I, we've done a lot to raise money thanks to all the help of our sponsors with M&M's, Toyota, Interstate Batteries, Rheem. The list goes on. Anybody that's been a part of us, but it's been a lot of fun for us to kind of give back to other families that have had to go through the same struggle that Samantha and I had to go through to be able to have our son Brexton. So people, if they're still interested, can go to thebundleofjoyfund.org to donate. And your $18 donations right now currently put you in the running for being able to win my Halloween helmet. I wish I had it here with me to be able to show everybody, but you can find it on the website there. There you go.
There we go. Nice.
Yeah, and so we're giving that bad boy away in November 11th. So you have till November 11th to get your $18 donations in to be able to have a chance to win the helmet. And we're going to help birth some more babies here
That's
soon.
cool, man. That's really cool.
That's awesome.
That is.
Good looking helmet too.
I like that. Did you put your $18 in?
No, I'm going to though, because that gives me. That's the Monday after Phoenix is the 11th. So guys, let's get in there.
What would you
Let's
do
make
with
some
it? Wouldn't
donations.
fit.
You know what? That's not fair. It might fit. I could go on like a skull diet. It's not gonna. I just wear it on the top like a beanie.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Back to the phones. Let's talk to Eric in Nashville. Eric, welcome to the debrief.
What's going on, guys? How y'all doing?
All right.
Good.
All right, let's get back to business. So if Kevin Harvick and Chase Elliott win the next two races, that means, Kyle, you're out. So do you think you should approach the next two races trying to race Denny Hamlin in points to beat him? So in case that does happen, you're not the one out.
Sure. Yes. As you look at it today, if you're going to tell me those guys are going to win, then obviously we need to do everything better than the 11 car. But as the races kind of go and as you go by each race, you've got to then kind of re-strategize and kind of pick what you're going to do. So for instance, I say that because right now we want to be the top point guy anyways. We're going to race as much as we got to race to be able to do that. But we want to race to be able to win as well, to be able to just punch our ticket through. But when you get down into those situations where you're just racing one guy, you in that race will race that one guy. If he comes to pit road 80 laps early, you better come to pit road 80 laps early. Like, you just got to follow that guy to figure out what you got to do to be able to outpoint him to be able to get your way in. So every race it changes.
Do you feel like it's going to be your teammates that you will have to do that more likely against than the 9 or somebody else?
Well, yeah. I mean, Denny's run the best, most consistently lately, and he's ahead of us in points right now. So I would say if someone that's already below us wins and knocks everything down, then obviously, Denny's the guy.
If Chase Elliott wins Texas, then it gets a little
If
awkward,
Chase Elliott then it's going to get awkward for Denny Hamlin, Kyle Busch, Joey Logano, and Kevin Harvick, and Ryan Blaney, and Kyle Larson going to Phoenix, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Could get interesting.
Right.
Stay on the phones and talk to Dave in North Carolina. Dave, welcome to the debrief.
Thank you. Hi, guys. I just got a couple of comments for Kyle. I just wanted to tell him that I happen to be one of those Ratty Nation haters. I'm not a member of Ratty Nation.
All right.
And
Welcome.
But I will definitely have to give it to you, Kyle. You are one hell of a driver.
All right.
And,
Well, I appreciate that.
And I think most people that hate you feel that way about you.
Hey, I've got a question. Why are you not a Rowdy Nation member? Because if you can give it up and say, I know how good this is, what is it that keeps you from being on a part of the Rowdy Nation there?
Well, I'm just one big Ford fan.
Oh.
Okay. That's a lot gentler. Yeah.
And it's drivers like Kyle that just keep NASCAR alive. I mean, you've got to have drivers like that.
Yep.
I mean, that's what keeps people coming to the races.
You didn't feel like you.
Thank you very much, man. That was a good call.
You said, I know.
And it's a good call.
It was a good call.
I thought it was going to be the post-race
Yeah, that's a good
answers,
call, man.
antics, things that tend to 30 seconds of me being pissed off after a race that people enjoy to watch.
Well, the most fascinating thing about this sport, if you think about it, whoever said we should do those interviews at the start-finish line and do that the way local short tracks do it, that's an awesome idea because it's all about capturing that moment, get that emotion, and we've seen the highs and lows of that. But the other side is we literally will walk up the moment you get out of the car and be like, "Wow, blew it."
Yeah, you suck.
How did it happen, man?
Yeah, how'd that feel today?
I don't think people understand. Like, there's a reason.
That's happened in other sports.
Yeah, there's a reason. Number one, have
Like
you
Baker
ever
Mayfield,
seen?
did you see that one today?
No.
Well, how did you feel about how that last drive went? And he goes, well, it sucked. We didn't score. What do you think?
I saw that. Yeah. There's like a whole back and
good.
forth. But like, I'll be honest.
And that guy didn't even play a game today.
Yeah, he
Like,
played
that was
nothing.
today media. Like,
Like I don't.
Sorry, Baker.
It's okay. Like I don't do post race because I can't look you in the eye and be like, dude, boy, that turn 4 wall came out of nowhere. Like I'm not built like that.
Yeah.
And I just had to tell him like years ago. I was like, I can't do it. But I think it's hard for people to understand. In one of those moments, you've had about 8 seconds before someone runs up and asks you a question. And I know it's y'all's job, Nate.
I was going to say, I'm built like that.
Are you good? Yeah. Nate, that's the difference. See,
Nate strives on that.
I mean, I don't live for
He's
it.
like, the race is over. He's like, Kyle.
it.
Everybody's like, squirrel, Kyle.
Yeah.
I don't live for it, but questions got to get asked.
They do.
All right.
And the answers come. And
Look, we need to get out of here, so keep asking questions.
we got one of your favorites coming up. Anthony is on the phone line.
Anthony,
welcome to the debrief.
where you been?
Well, I mean, I've been hanging it out this whole time, so it's good to be on the Motor Mouse for sure.
We're with you, brother.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Anthony.
Yeah, I do appreciate that, guys. Thank you. So Kyle, in the last decade and a half or so that you've raced against Martin Truex Jr., which goes all the way back to your Busch Series days with him. So from your perspective, how much have you seen Martin Truex Jr. grown over time to being very successful in the recent years since he won a championship, as opposed to his first 10 years where he wasn't having a ton of success?
I mean, yeah. Martin's his facial hair has grown an awful lot since then. As far as he and I, we've grown a better relationship over the years, and it's been a lot of fun having him in the Toyota side when he was over at MWR, and then he was kind of away for a year, and then came back with Furniture Row, and now he's at Joe Gibbs Racing as a teammate. But he and I, we had some fierce battles back in 2004 for the Xfinity Series Championship, and then we've had fierce battle in 2017 for the Cup Series Championship as well too. Came down right to the end, him and I, but. He's been a great teammate. We work really well together. We ask each other and feed off of each other an awful lot. Same as Denny and Eric and Carl, when Carl was my teammate. And then Matt Kenseth as well, too. We all can figure out how to work together with one another when it comes down to it. And, Martin's been one of the best. And it's crazy to think the success that he's had lately. And, man, I hate that Cole Pern guy. Just every day.
It's too smart.
It is funny when you look at Truex. He's like a overnight sensation after 15 years,
right?
You know what I mean? I mean, honestly,
Yeah.
it's a little bit like country music and stuff, where somebody just puts it in, and then boom, gets in the right situation.
The stars align, right?
Yeah.
I mean, just you go through times when it doesn't always align. Like I've had crew chiefs that I've been successful with, but it's all kind of, sometimes it's died out or whatever it's kind of been.
Yeah.
Where then you get another one and you start off strong and kind of dies out, whatever. Not saying that's what's going on right now, because I'm sure that's where people are going to interpret that. It's that double standard thing.
Let's just make sure people.
Anyway, I love Adam Stevens. He's my guy, and we just gotta get on that same wavelength, like Martin and Cole. They just got it going on.
Yep. Another Kyle fan on the line, Donny in West Virginia. Donny, welcome to NASCAR America Debrief.
Hey guys, how are you?
Good. Thanks, man.
This question's for Kyle. Is how many trucks you going to field next year? And another question is, do you have any special paint scheme for Miami? Thanks a lot.
Oh, all right. As far as trucks go next year, it's going to be the same as what we got right now, hopefully. I think we've got enough stuff in the works that we're going to have 3 full-time teams, 2 of those that will be drivers of themselves racing for a championship. And then we'll have the 3rd truck. I'll run my 5 races, and then we'll have some younger kids like Chandler Smith. He's not old enough to have a full-time ride yet, so he'll run some of the off races, and then somebody else we got to bring in to fill because, they only allow me to run 5. So what else? Oh, paint scheme.
Paint scheme.
No, there's not going to be a special paint scheme. We're going to run the year out with yellow, the core car is what we call it. So we'll be the M&M peanut guy for the rest of the year.
All right. And we're going to wrap up with Mark, who also in West Virginia, has been waiting on the line to ask this for a while. Mark, welcome to the program.
Hey, thank you, guys. And Kyle Busch, good to talk to you. Congratulations to JGR, 17 wins this year. But if you guys hold on, and all 3 of you go to the Homestead Championship race on November the 17th, and one of you all win, do you realize the next day you guys should call it Joe Gibbs Day, because that date will be 11, 18, 20, 19, all 4 of your cars. Didn't know if you realize that or not.
Wow,
man.
Welcome
to Halloween.
Right?
That was awesome.
Man, that's crazy.
That was impressive right there.
That was impressive.
I hadn't even thought about that.
No, that's crazy.
I wish it was on race day. That would be even more special, right?
Yeah.
I feel like
There would be something going on there.
Maybe it just tips past midnight.
The race?
Yeah.
Could rain.
Good ring.
Celebration will be going that long.
Celebration,
Celebration.
for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely.
All right, so what was the question?
That was it.
That was just a comment.
Do you feel
11,
okay.
18,
Well,
19. That's
Do you
it.
feel like
I think that was Anthony.
you won? Was it 15? What year did you win championship?
15.
15. When you look at this year, do you feel like the same stuff is there? Like when you look back at 15, that the same things are there, that you could do it again?
So I was just actually looking that up. 15 looks really, really similar to this year. Like we went through the playoffs of 15, and there was a good race, a bad race, a good race, a bad race. But then once we got to Martinsville, it was 5th, 4th, 4th, and then the win at Homestead. So I'm hoping, and I'm a little optimistic that we got 2015 style points going on right now.
Yeah.
And, we'll be able to come through with a solid run at Texas and a solid run at Phoenix, and we can get ourselves in. In 15, everybody said I shouldn't even have been eligible, shouldn't even have been there because of missing 11 races and whatever. But the fact of the matter is I pointed my way into Homestead.
Yeah, you did.
I beat Carl Edwards, I think, at Phoenix by like 3 or 4 points to be able to get my way there. So that was a stressful playoff.
Yes.
Yeah.
And as soon as we made it to Homestead, like it was like the world was lifted off your shoulders because you're like, I'm going to Homestead. I'm playing with house money. I don't care. I shouldn't even be here. And I'm just going to do whatever the hell I do. And we won the damn thing.
Yeah.
So you come see me as soon as the race is over after Phoenix, and I point my way through again, and I'm like, I got no worries in the world. I'm there for the 5th straight year, people.
We made it. How
2-word answers after Phoenix.
Yes.
2 words.
If you make it, go 3-word answers, okay?
Yeah, 3 words. 3 words. We made it.
We made it. That's it.
This was so fun to do. Normally I don't get to be a part of this, and because I normally have
You
to
know
leave,
why?
but-
Because it's dragged on another 5 minutes over what it should be.
You know what? Give me
We should be off by now.
But I didn't know that. Is this normally how you guys swap seats? Like when I leave, because I saw you.
Yeah.
There was like a weird because we're hooked to the chairs. Is this normally what happens? You kick. I kicked out.
Normally I stay there and they just slide over the other laptop.
Oh,
So,
well, you know what? I didn't realize.
Hey,
I guess
that worked for me.
I guess
That's good.
Next
See you
time
guys.
we'll pass the laptop. Kyle, you out of here?
All right,
No.
I
We'll
think that's
slowly,
it.
just one
Kyle,
by
thanks so
one.
much for your
Goodbye.
time and insight.
We had a
Thanks for
great
watching
time.
NASCAR America Debrief. See ya.
Hey Motorsports fans, thanks for watching. Make sure you hit subscribe before you go for all the latest news and highlights across motorsports.